Welcome to the Philippines' premier motor show. This is Autofocus. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this edition of our electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market, a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle from Mitsubishi, the Outlander, and a sports sedan from Kia, the Stinger 3.3 Twin-Turbo GT. Plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two MPVs, the Hyundai Stargazer versus Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 4AT. On Autopedia, we'll talk about a vehicle's shock absorbers. Together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the launch of Tata Motors' all-new Intra as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Get the best deals and test drive the latest models from Changan, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Suzuki, and Toyota. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Kung ika'y naghahanap ng truck naging sumabak, Travis ang asahan sa maraming haputan. Kayang cargo, 1,660. Kayang cargo, no problems on delivery. Kayang cargo, 1,660. Kayang cargo, no problems on delivery. Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis.
Transcend your business with the Isuzu Travis. Inquire now at any Isuzu dealership near you.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Mitsubishi. Mitsubishi says it's the most popular plug-in hybrid electric vehicle in the world. Maybe we can discover why the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV has this distinction in this edition of Car Review.
Mitsubishi was the first to roll out an electric vehicle for mass production, the i-MiEV, EV, back in 2009. 4 years later, Mitsubishi was again leading the way with the launch of the first plug-in hybrid SUV, the Outlander PHEV. It took a number of years after that for Mitsubishi Motor Philippines to believe the local market is ready for the Outlander PHEV. But here it is now, and it looks positively electrifying with the sleekest yet interpretation of Mitsubishi's Dynamic Shield concept fascia, black painted with dark chrome plating. At 4,695mm long, 1,800mm wide, and 1,710mm at its highest point, and with a 2,670mm wheelbase and 190mm minimum ground clearance, the Outlander PHEV also looks sleek and smooth from the side, with straight accent lines and smooth, rounded curves. Chrome door handles and belt line molding, silver roof rails, and rear spoiler add touches of elegance and sport. It comes with all the latest in LED lighting tech, from the headlamps, daytime running lights, fog lamps to the rear combination lamps. The Outlander PHEV is both spacious and elegant with dark leather seats that match the synthetic leather inserts in the front and rear door trim. The seats have body-hugging side and thigh supports, with head restraints of synthetic leather. The driver's seat features 4-way electronic adjust. Look up and you can see the sky through the sunroof with power tilt and slide functions and anti-trapping feature. A switch near the driver's seat opens and closes the power tailgate automatically, a great convenience for SUVs. Up front is a clear and tall view of the road as well as an elegant dashboard with the instrument panel that provides all the information the driver needs to know of the PHEV operations. Then there's the 8-inch smartphone link display with audio system that's integrated with the Mitsubishi Power Sound system that plays through 4 speakers. This system works with both Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Underneath the touchscreen display are the controls for the dual-zone automatic air conditioner. Adding to convenience are USB port power outlets on the center floor console and the luggage area, as well as automatic dimming mirrors. But the best thing about the Outlander PHEV's powertrain system that features a 2.4-liter 16-valve 4-cylinder DOHC MiVec gasoline engine, 2 permanent magnet synchronous motor, one on the front and the other on the rear axle, front power drive unit, a rear electric motor control unit, a lithium-ion battery, and Mitsubishi Super All-Wheel Control System or SAWC. In essence, the PHEV powertrain has 3 drive modes: full electric with the motors powered by the battery, series hybrid with the engine providing power to the motors, and parallel hybrid with engine powering the vehicle at high speeds with assistance from motors when needed. These are automatically selected by the Outlander's sophisticated power management system, but the driver can also select which mode he prefers using a joystick-like knob, depending on whether he wants quiet all-electric short drive or longer drives in the countryside, or how he wants to manage battery usage. The SAWC comes integrated with active yaw control, anti-lock brake system, active stability control, and traction control. By managing all this, the SAWC provides great traction, stability, and linear handling, all the while providing safety, comfort, and fuel efficiency. The driver can now select SAWC controls, the power sent to the front and rear wheels, selecting normal, sport, and lock modes, depending on road conditions. All this means that the Outlander PHEV is fun, fuel efficient, and a stable drive in virtually all road conditions. You get to save a lot of the cost of fuel and feel good about helping the environment. Until charging stations are established in the country, owners can charge the Outlander PHEV batteries through regular power outlets at home or office using the onboard charger and charging cable. Charging time is around 5.5 hours. The engine can also charge the batteries with the generator. The battery also recovers energy through a regenerative brake system. The suspension features McPherson struts with coil spring and stabilizer in the front and a multi-link system with stabilizer in the rear. The brake uses 2 pot ventilated discs in front and solid discs in the rear. It comes with hill start assist as well as brake auto hold. The Outlander PHEV Mitsubishi Motors Philippines brought to the country also comes with 3-point ELR seatbelts with pre-tensioner and force limiter for driver and front seat passenger, 3-point ELR seatbelts for 3 in the second row seat, dual airbags, skirted airbags. Also added for safety are misacceleration prevention system, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane change assist, forward collision mitigation system, adaptive cruise control, auto high beam, and multi-around monitor.
The arrival of the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV comes at a time when more and more automakers and distributors are offering hybrids in the local market. These include luxury brands also rolling out hybrids and PHEVs. This could signal the start of greater acceptance for vehicles not powered by fossil fuels. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
This is your time to discover space that opens possibilities. The new Hyundai Staria. Innovate every day.
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily ride or weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Ford flexed the capabilities of the next generation Everest and the Ranger in a test drive from Clark Freeport Zone to San Marcelino and Zambales and back. Called the Next Generation Ford Drive Experience, the event gave motoring journalists the opportunity to test drive the Everest and Ranger through various road conditions and terrain, going up to Lake Mapanuepe and back to the Clark Freeport Zone.
We are at Zambales in the Philippines, beautiful setting, and this event is really about showcasing the next-gen Ranger and Everest and really giving people the opportunity to see the vehicle as a whole, see the amount of technology, the amount of change and the amount of features that we've been able to put into this vehicle.
The event also provided an opportunity to experience firsthand the upgrades in the next-gen Ford SUVs and pickups.
In terms of comfort, probably one of the biggest changes that we made was around changing the platform to have a longer wheelbase and wider stance. And that's really enabled some suspension changes to move outboard of the frame, which gives the vehicle a lot better ride and handling, and also helps to support really quiet MVH performance in both the Everest and the Ranger. So the engine and transmission have both had some changes, and really it's about giving it a better feel in terms of performance. And then from an interior perspective, it's really been about comfort and convenience. So from an Everest perspective, around soft touches, all new materials, access points for charging and data throughout the vehicle, also 400-watt inverter, and also improved comfort for both the second row and third row seats.
The Next Generation Ford Drive Experience challenged participants to undertake several exercises, including testing skill at loading as much cargo in Everest or parallel parking in the Ranger.
Basically, we designed a very interesting course today from Clark all the way here to Zambales. That is basically a combination of on-road, highway driving, and of course, the much anticipated off-road conditions where the capabilities of the next generation Ford vehicles were really put to the test. So challenging terrains, water wading, ride and handling, all of these conditions were really put to the test by our next generation Ford vehicles, because we really wanted our media partners to really be able to test them in real driving conditions, wherever you are. And in the Philippines, we're really home to a lot of different and various driving conditions and terrain. So we want our media partners to test our vehicles in these conditions.
While flexing the capabilities of the new Everest and Ranger, Ford touts the pricing and warranties that make for a great ownership experience of its SUVs and pickups.
They are offered at a really good price, a lot of value for your money. So we're really inviting all our customers to come check out our next generation Ford Ranger and next generation Ford Everest at a dealership nearest them. Basically, what's great about these vehicles right now is they come with free 5-year warranty. So this is really enhancing the ownership experience that our customers will definitely enjoy. So imagine 5 years warranty, you get that safety and confidence and peace of mind when you drive them wherever you are.
La Union celebrated its first-year anniversary with a mini truck fest and LCV show. Isuzu Philippine Corporation President Noboru Murakami, Isuzu La Union President Benigno Garcia, and Bawang La Union Municipal Mayor Eulogio Clarence Martin de Guzman III joined the ribbon-cutting ceremony to formally open the mini truck fest and LCV show.
Isuzu La Union is celebrating their first anniversary today. Despite starting their business at the height of global pandemic, One Maharlika team was still able to deliver an outstanding performance as they capture 30% of the truck market in Region 1.
During the Truck Fest, Isuzu La Union showcased an array of Isuzu trucks with different body applications in their dealership, as well as Isuzu Mu-X and Isuzu D-Max. Also part of the anniversary celebration was a turnover ceremony for 4 NMR 85H drop side units and 1 FVM 34W aluminum wing van to AQN First Bev, a multi-industry company distributing different products ranging from LPG to food and beverages in San Fernando, La Union.
A warm congratulations to Isuzu La Union on their first year anniversary and for staging this amazing Truck Fest and LCV show. To know more about Isuzu's products, services, and latest promo, visit our website at www.isuzupil.com and our other Facebook channels and other platforms.
For the televiewers, we want to invite you at Isuzu La Union, Barangay Paringao. Come visit us.
Students of the Toyota Motor Philippines School of Technology bagged 2 gold medals at the 2022 Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Calabarzon Regional Skills Competition. TMP Tech student Raul Servo II emerged as champion in the automobile technology category, while Resty Gamoza Jr. was a champion in the auto body repair categories. Their win at the Testa Calabarzon Regional Skills Competition qualifies them to participate in the Philippine National Skills Competition this month of November. TMP Tech in Santa Rosa, Laguna is Testa's 2021 2 Stars awardee for being a center for technical proficiency in automotive servicing.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We shall take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
Who said happiness can only be found on the ground? Next generation Ford Ranger. Do the undone. Reserve yours now on Ford.com.ph or at your nearest Ford dealer.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Get the best deals and test drive the latest models from Changan, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Suzuki, and Toyota. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. Hyundai has just launched the Stargazer to do battle against the likes of the Mitsubishi Xpander in the compact MPV crossover segment. Let's check out the Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT stacks up against the Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 480 in a spec-to-spec comparison.
After much teasing from the Korean automaker, the much-awaited Hyundai Stargazer is finally here. With its futuristic design, sleek and looking right at home in a digital age, the arrival of the Stargazer has created much excitement. But it is the newest entry to the compact MPV market, outfitted and equipped to match its futuristic look. Let's find out in this head-to-head and spec-to-spec comparo between the Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT and the Mitsubishi Xpander GLS 4AT. The Hyundai Stargazer is 4,460mm long, 1,780mm wide, and 1,695mm tall, with a 2,780mm long wheelbase and a minimum ground clearance of 185mm. The Mitsubishi Xpander GLS is 4,595mm long, 1,750mm wide, and 1,750mm tall, with a 2,775mm long wheelbase and 225mm ground clearance. The Hyundai Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium IVT features LED headlamps and auto light function, bulb-type fog lamps, unique daytime running lights and positioning lights, flush radiator grille, front and rear skid plates, H signature tail lamp with combination LED and bulb, and 16-inch two-tone alloy wheels. It also features chrome outside door handles, body color rear view mirrors that come with turn signal lights and electric folding function, rear spoiler with high mount stop light and shark fin antenna. The Mitsubishi Xpander GLS comes with the signature T-shaped head and tail lights, LED light headlamps, front fog lamps with silver painted bezel, a redesigned horizontal front bumper, side sills, and 17-inch wheels. It also features chrome dynamic shield grills, full-color keyed front and rear bumpers with painted on garnish, chrome beltline molding, silver painted side sill garnish, power folding chrome side view mirrors with integrated turn light. It also comes standard with rear window defogger, LED type tail lamps, lift tailgate, rear spoiler with high mount stop lamp, front and rear towing hooks, and shark fin antenna. The top-of-the-line Stargazer is equipped with smart key and push-button start with the added benefit of remote engine start function. Hyundai claims the Stargazer has the roomiest cabin in its segment with best-in-class head, shoulder, and leg room. The seats come with leatherette upholstery. The middle row seat for 3 split 60/40, double folds and slides. The third row seat for 2 splits 50/50. Also wrapped in leatherette, the steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with buttons and switches to control audio, ride mode, and cruise control. The Stargazer boasts lots of pockets, beverage holders, hidden trays and tables, overhead console with lamp and center armrest. Other comfort and convenience features include central door locking, power windows, fully automatic air conditioning, multiple USB charging ports. The Mitsubishi Xpander GLS comes with keyless entry and engine push-start system. Inside the cabin, one finds a dashboard with Mitsubishi's horizontal axis design identity that features a colored multi-information display monitor and a white-lit high-contrast instrument cluster. The seats are upholstered in rich fabric. Both front seats slides and reclines, with the driver getting a dial-type height adjuster. The second row seat splits 60/40 and slides, reclines, fold, and tumbles. The third row seats for 2 splits 50/50 and can be reclined as well as be folded fully flat. The GLS features leather on the gear shift knob and lever and silver and piano black accents on the floor center console box and armrest. Also wrapped in leather, the 3-spoke steering wheel tilts and telescopes and comes with controls for the audio system and cruise control. Other comfort and convenience features in the Xpander GLS include air conditioning with heater and digital controls, power windows and door locks, and electronic parking brake. The Xpander is also equipped with 3 12-volt accessory outlets, 6 cup holders, bottle holders on each of the 4 doors, rear cargo storage box, and convenience hook on driver's seats. The Stargazer infotainment system features an 8-inch touchscreen display, Bluetooth connectivity, wireless Apple CarPlay and charger, Android Auto, and 4 speakers plus 2 tweeters. The new Xpander GLS infotainment system features a 7-inch smartphone link display, audio touchscreen, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, radio tuner, a USB, and 6 speakers. The Stargazer arrives with a SmartStream G 1.5 engine with a 1,497cc displacement. The engine generates 115 PS and 14.7 kgm of torque, all transmitted to the front wheels by Hyundai's Intelligent Variable Transmission, or IVT. The Stargazer suspension system uses McPherson struts in front and Hyundai CTBA or coupled torsion beam axle in the rear. Stopping power comes from 15-inch disc brakes in front and 9-inch drums in the rear. The Xpander is powered by a 1,499cc engine, 4-cylinder 16-valve MIVEC gasoline engine that generates 104.5 PS and 141 Nm of torque. The GLS comes only with a 4-speed automatic transmission that drives the front wheels. The Xpander GLS suspension uses front McPherson struts with coil spring with stabilizer and torsion beams in the rear. The brakes use ventilated discs in front and leading and trailing drums in the rear. The Stargazer 1.5 GLS Premium comes with a near-full complement of Hyundai's ADAS or Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. These advanced features include blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, safe exit warning, forward collision avoidance assist, lane following assist, high beam assist, and tire pressure monitoring system. Other standard safety features include hill start assist control, electronic stability control, anti-lock braking system, manual speed limit assist, parking distance warning, rear view monitor, rear seat alert. Also added for safety are dual front, side, and curtain airbags and child seat anchors. The Xpander GLS is equipped with active stability control, traction control, and hill start assist, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, brake assist in the GLS, and a reverse camera. The Xpander is also equipped with front SRS airbags, 3-point ELR seat belts for 7 with pre-tensioners in the front row, childproof locks, tether anchor, side impact beams, and laminated green glass.
New entries like Hyundai Stargazer will always make it a lot tougher for would-be buyers of MPVs or crossovers to finalize their choices. But after checking out the specs in this comparo with Xpander, which would you rather?
Kung ika'y naghahanap ng truck na game sumabak, Travis ang asahan sa maraming haputan. Kayang cargo, 1,660. Kayang cargo, no problems on delivery. Kayang cargo, 1,660. Kayang cargo, no problems on delivery. Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis, ta-ta-ta-ta, Travis.
Transcend your business with the Isuzu Travis. Inquire now at any Isuzu dealership near you.
Be it fine dining, a romantic garden wedding, a relaxed casual meal, or an important business event, Ilustrado is the place to go. Aside from its famed paella, the Ilustrado restaurant, which is located within the history-laden walled city of Intramuros, is also the favorite destination of food gourmands for its famous callos and lengua and other classic gustatory offerings. Ilustrado restaurant, only for the foodies.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Get the best deals and test drive a wide range of the newest models, all in one venue. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Tata Motors is back in the news with the launch of the Intra V10, a vehicle that it believes is perfect for the country's micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises. Let's check out the highlights of the Intra V10 rollout.
Today, what Tata Motors has launched along with PAI, our distributors, is a brand new small truck. It's called Intra V10, and it is a product that is extremely fuel efficient. It has probably got a fuel efficiency that's better than most in the marketplace. Second, it's a product that has been designed for Philippines. So the first market where we are launching and left-hand drive Intra V10 is Philippines, because we believe Philippines as a market is growing faster than the global commercial vehicle market. Third, there are a lot of youngsters in Philippines who want to start their own employment paths. One of the ways to employ yourself is to own a small truck and carry cargo or carry passengers. Once you do that, because of the price at which we are offering the product and the extremely low cost of maintenance, the revenue that the consumer or the prospect will earn will allow him to secure not only his future but the future of their families. So it's a small truck that we've launched, which is super efficient, both in terms of mileage as well as in terms of the cost of maintenance that it will offer. In fact, we are offering with the product 3-year extended warranty and a 3-year scheduled service plan, which means virtually complete peace of mind. Customer does not have to think even for a minute about the maintenance. He focuses on his business and we focus on taking care of the product. Morphed into any application that you're seeking. So today e-commerce is growing very, very fast in Philippines. $17 billion last year, going to 24 billion now. So people can use it to carry cargo, people can use it to carry passengers. It is even used for ambulances or police applications. So there are close to 6 to 8 applications through which the product can be used. We've spent a lot of time trying the product, doing trials and getting consumer feedback on Filipino market, and it is clear that the product has found resonance. We believe that we've addressed the core requirements of the customer, which is please make sure it is fuel efficient. So it is probably the best in class as far as fuel efficiency is concerned. Second, please make sure that the cost of maintenance is low. We are today offering 3-year service plan as well as 3-year warranty, plus the affordability of spares, which are very low, allows for cost of maintenance to be extremely frugal for the customer, so that they can earn more money. Once they earn more money, they can secure their family's future. I invite all the viewers of this channel to come and check out the Intra V10. I'm very confident that it will surprise them in terms of fuel efficiency, cost of spare parts and the cost of maintenance. Plus, the financier tie-ups that we've done will allow you to own it very, very quickly.
Budding entrepreneurs and long-time traders and businesses are now spoiled for choice when it comes to affordable trucks and vans with the arrival of the Intra V10.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
Are you thinking of buying a car but don't know what model you want? Then visit the Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, November 17 to 20 at Block 20 of the SM Mall of Asia Concert Grounds. Get the best deals and test drive the latest models from Changan, Ford, Honda, Hyundai, MG, Mitsubishi, Nissan, Suzuki, and Toyota. The Autofocus Pre-Christmas Multi-Brand Test Drive Festival, the one-stop shop for the latest car models.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. In a world now seemingly dominated by crossovers and SUVs, is there still a market for a rear-wheel drive 5-seater 4-door fastback? That is what we have in this edition of Car Review, the Kia Stinger 3.3 Twin-Turbo GT.
So you want a 4-door sedan that can seat 4 or even 5 comfortably in a luxuriously appointed cabin, but can also provide the high-performance driving experience that only powerful rear-wheel drive cars allow. Then maybe the Kia Stinger 3.3 Twin-Turbo GT is for you. Taking up space that's 4,830mm long, 1,870mm at its widest point, and just 1,400mm at its highest. The Stinger features the low sloping rear line and longish hood and the silhouette of a typical fastback or liftback. It sits low on the ground, just 130mm gap to street level. With the Stinger, Kia is venturing into muscle car territory, which may spark some debate from purists among car enthusiasts. But there shouldn't be any argument that it deserves the GT or Gran Turismo label from looks to performance. The Stinger is unmistakably a Kia with the signature Tiger grille. It has a muscular stance and a long 2,905mm wheelbase. It's got a wider track in the rear than the front, which speaks volumes of its sports car performance intentions. The signature 19-inch alloy wheels looked especially cool and sporty with the Brembo disc brakes, advertising themselves, 4 piston calipers with 13.8-inch discs in the front, and 2 piston calipers with 13.4-inch discs in the rear. The wheels are wrapped by low-profile tires, wider in the rear than the front, 255/35 R19s to 225/40 R19s. The Stinger exterior elements blends the latest functionality with sporty, elegant styling. These include, among others, the bifunction projection LED headlamps with dynamic bending, LED daytime running lights, dark chrome-coated side view mirrors that adjust and fold electronically, are heated and come with puddle lights and integrated turn signals, and the Aero rain sensing windshield wiper. Also adding to sporty and elegant functionality in the Stinger are rear spoilers with high-mount LED stop lamp, LED rear combination lights, dark chrome quad exhaust pipes. Adding more than a touch of sport to the Stinger are the air curtain and aero fender garnish integrated onto the front bumper design and the rear integrated diffuser. The elegant sporty styling with high-tech functionality is carried over into the Stinger cabin, which one gets into using the smart entry system. These low-slung leather seats with the oversized hide cushions hug driver and front seat passenger and should keep them in place in spirited driving. Aside from 8-way power adjustment, the driver and front seat passenger benefits from 4-way lumbar support and cooling and heating function. The cabin features aluminum trim on the dashboard. The instrumentation features standard tachometer and speedometer, as well as a 7-inch multifunction display. Quite notable are the aircraft-inspired front air vents for the dual-zone automatic air conditioning system, which also comes with rear air vents. The shift knob and the tilt and telescopic 3-spoke steering wheel are both wrapped in leather, with the steering wheel featuring added functions. Among other Stinger interior features are power windows, central door locks, electronic parking brake with auto hold. The infotainment system features an 8-inch touchscreen, AM/FM radio, CD and MP3 player, both USB and aux ports, Bluetooth, voice recognition, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Harman Kardon speakers, and mobile phone wireless charging. The 3,342cc V6 gasoline engine with twin turbochargers and dual CVVT generates 510 Nm of torque from 1,300 to 4,500 RPM. Kia claims the V6 engine that is mated to an 8-speed automatic shift-by-wire transmission can motivate the Stinger from 0 to 100 kph in 4.9 seconds. Top speed of the rear-wheel drive Stinger with its limited slip differential is placed at 270 kph. Drivers can choose from 5 drive modes using the round dial on the console depending on mood or circumstance. The Stinger suspension features front McPherson struts and stabilizer and multi-link system in the rear and comes with electronically controlled damping force. Kia also injected the Stinger with the latest driver assistance and safety technologies and systems. These include auto cruise control, blind spot detection, 360-degree around view monitoring system, and front and rear parking distance sensors. Included for safety are 3-point ELR seatbelts with pre-tensioner for 4 plus 2-point static seatbelt for the middle passenger in the second row, ISOFIX child anchor for rear seats, child block, and front, side curtain and driver knee airbags. Standard safety features in the Stinger include anti-lock braking system, electronic stability control, hill start assist control, anti-theft system, and tire pressure monitoring system.
Kia says the Stinger has been designed and engineered to provide both high performance and supreme comfort to meet and surpass standards attached to the Gran Turismo cars, those meant for both long and spirited driving. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Hi, this is Sydney, and today we'll talk about shock absorbers. So this is your vehicle shock absorber. As the name implies, It absorbs the shock of the bad roads that we have here in the Philippines. Now, old-timers will ask you, and then, ano ba yung shock mo? Fluid o gas? O wala nang fluid shock ngayon. They're all gas shocks. But here's the thing. Inside here is both gas and fluid. It's called gas shock because up here there is pressurized nitrogen gas here, but the shock absorption is still done by oil. It's still a fluid. It's just that the old shocks don't have any pressurized gas, and it's just fluid. So now it's both gas and fluid. All shocks right now are like that. As you can imagine, this thing goes up and down to absorb the shock. This is actually called a McPherson strut, named after the guy who invented it. So what that simply means is that there is a baso here where the spring sits. This bolts on to the axle and the hub, and this bolts to the chassis. So the big question is, how do you know if sira na yung shocks mo? The easiest, fastest, and most sure way to find out, you have to take the shock out of the car to be able to tell if it's busted or not. So here we have two shocks. One is new, one is old. This one is busted, and I'll show you why. As you can see, it don't go up no more. Effectively, this thing is not absorbing any shock at all. And we compare it to a new shock. As you can see, it has to go up on its own, and it has to go up pretty fast. If it doesn't go up this fast, it's also busted, or dead, or dying. New, old, dead, alive. You may have heard the old school advice also. You make kalog-kalog the car to see if the shocks are okay. That is also not true, and I'll show you why. We have several cars here to demonstrate. The old school wisdom is, if it does that the shock is okay. No, not necessarily. Because what you're doing is just pushing down on the spring and it just goes up. What makes the shock goes up is actually the spring. Then we have here another car. It doesn't go up or down. So what does that mean? The shock is busted? No, it's not. BMs are really like that. That's why the handling is good. Here we have a Fortuner. It bounces a lot more than the Ford Explorer. But is the shock dead? No, it's not. It's just really like that. So that method doesn't really work. You cannot be certain if your suspension is good or bad just by doing the bounce test. No, because every car behaves differently when you bounce it. So the only real way to know if your shock is good or bad is to have it taken out and then do the press test, what I just did. Ano magandang bilhin na shock? You can always buy OEM. You can go to the casa, buy whatever that they're selling, and then call it a day. It is, after all, the same spec as what you have. If you're looking for something cheaper, get one of these, KYB XLG. This is pretty much the same spec as the original shock, but of course at a cheaper price. And chances are, if you have a Japanese car, KYB has an application for it. So this is a front shock. This is a rear shock. This, I believe, is for a Honda Jazz. This, I believe, is for a Lancer. If you want to step up from something better, KYB also has this. It's called a new SR Special. It looks exactly the same as the shock that's going to be taken out. The big difference is what's inside here. This one will actually give a better ride than what you have because, like I said, it's a shock absorber. It's better at absorbing the shock. And there are things that make it slightly better. A bigger and fatter shaft than the original one. The piston inside here is also better, than the valving is also slightly different. And this one is built to take lowering springs if your ride is lowered. Because if you put lowering springs on a OEM shock, chances are in less than a year, your shock ain't gonna work no more as well. So might as well get a set of these. And for German cars, there's only one go-to brand. It's Bilstein. That's it. So there, hopefully, you have now a better understanding of what your vehicle shock absorbers does and how to spot if it's busted.
That's our feature on Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your electronic automobile magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.